is coming up, so I've been doing a lot of reminiscing about growing up with my dad. I learned a lot of my nesting and homemaking skills from my dad. He used to take me to the hardware store all the time to get stuff we needed for our projects around the house. So this week, I'm taking him to our local Lowe's to get what I need for my DIY projects. Let's go, Dad.
Happy Father's Day! Happy Father's Day!
If you make one purchase to ensure a DIY summer, let that big buy be a grill. Now this reminds me of my dad. Ooh, I'm Meg's dad. I'm grilling. Whether you choose gas or charcoal, big or small, these simple grilling tips are universal. Always keep your grill clean and use the correct tools. Long accessories prevent burns on your hands and arms. Keep a table near the grill for extra plates and food. Now let's start the fire. To grill safely, place your grill on concrete, away from trees, fences, and of course, your house. Keep children and furry friends away from the fire. Avoid the pre-soaked charcoal briquettes and starter fluid that contain fumes that are released during cooking and affect the taste of your food. Light your fire in advance to ensure an even flameless fire of the right temperature, somewhere between 15 and 40 minutes depending on what grill you have. To start your fire, place a piece of newspaper on the first grate grill. Then pile up your charcoal on top in a tent-shaped heap. Light the newspaper on 3 to 4 sides. The fuel should get fiery red, then die down until the coals are light gray. Spread out the gray, hot coals to create an evenly heated cooking area. Now you're ready to cook. Tonight we're grilling some organic veggies and meatless hot dogs and hamburgers. To grill your veggies, just slice and dice the vegetables you choose. Put them into a grill-safe veggie basket and brush on a thin layer of extra virgin olive oil. Just before you start cooking, lightly brush on some extra virgin olive oil onto your cooking grate. Now place over the flame, stirring occasionally, and cook until you see light brown grill marks on a few of your veggies. And voila! You've grilled your first dish. Check Apartment Therapy for a list of the top 10 grills. Real Simple gives a rad guide to caring for your grill. And Martha Stewart's Everyday Food is filled with simple summer recipes.
We'll be right back!
We're here live.
Did I get through here? I'm very interested in this topic of the night.
Yeah. It's time we get down to real business.
That's
here, right,
Lloyd.
You're an idiot, Penalty.
And now, our Lowe's Father's Day gift guide. I had a blast frolicking the aisles amid the tools, lumber, and greenery. Sanders. Steve Sanders. Then I calmed down and focused in on my dad. Here's a bright idea. Why not help Dad go greener this Father's Day with low-impact lights or solar-paneled lanterns for his deck or patio? Or spread the love from last week's episode and hook him up with some organic soil, some accessories to spruce up his patio and backyard, or some organic seeds to plant and watch grow. You could make him some homemade cleaners from our spring cleaning episode, or if he's not that DIY, pick him up some natural cleaners that don't use the harmful chemicals. My DIY mind went crazy thinking of all the projects I can do with all of these tools and supplies. I always recycle and use what I have first, but there are some projects that require a cool new power tool or two. My dad and I love the Beatles and especially John Lennon. Bravo to Viva La Ruthless. She created this piece from her own stencil. Awesome job.
Hi, I'm Julia, and I'm sharing my favorite sewing tip with you today. It is going to teach you how to successfully sew your curtains evenly. You're going to use paper. You just feed the piece of paper underneath the presser foot like I'm doing right here. And then you go ahead and line up the piece of paper with the fabric on top underneath the presser foot. I'm using a basting stitch, which is 6, and you want to go slowly. After you finish sewing the whole curtain or hem, whatever you're doing, you just take it out, and then you need to get rid of the paper. You're going to gently rip the paper, and then you'll see that you have 2 even panels, and it works for heavy materials. And remember, don't pull the paper, be gentle and rip nicely. I hope this helps you in your sewing endeavors.
This week's quick tip, Instead of buying a whole new grill every year, just replace the top grate at the beginning of each summer. Great! Send in footage or pictures of your home decor projects to tips@threadbanger.com for a chance to win this cool all-in-one toolbox from Bust Magazine. Deadline is June 13th. Well, I have sure worked up an appetite, so here's to you, Dad. Happy Father's Day.